if we compare, for example, the number of women that are now in representation bodies, in decision-making bodies, in the high level of government, in the high level of parliament, we have done tremendous progress comparing also with other countries. And for this, we should be very proud because all of us has put effort, but also thankful and grateful for also the men and the leadership that has supported this kind of, let's say, thing. But in the other hand, it's something that we should be really careful, not going back, not really doing a kind of backsliding.
Yes.
Also, I have seen, for example, sometimes even activists do some flashbacks for very important progress and, let's say, elements. For example, the new law on gender equality was put a lot of effort on something, but not in all the things. And for us, I mean, we should really speak loudly because women are really facing still on 2026 equality problems, violence problems. The number are going higher. The society, it's not, let's say, sustainable when we have women not really empowered and feeling, I mean, confident on their future. And regarding this, everybody from us is responsible. And that's why we created BIJAT Foundation, because we felt kind of responsibility, also love, and let's say it's a part of the role that we should, let's say, do in order to make something for our roots and for our, let's say, daughters, for our women, because it is very important that women that are already empowered, that have a specific voice and have a specific position, should also
use it to help others.
Yes, rise down other women and girls, because it is a very important element.
How many women has BIJAT worked with in the Dibra region since it was founded?
We have supported directly for the first year around 50 women that are part of these protection orders and that are going in these kind of challenges. But you know, Alice, I would like to say that all the women that have been part of our big activities, in a way, are part of all this movement, because they consider themselves, they are, let's say, they take information, they feel like they have a certain, let's say, important place to say, to speak about, to talk about, and
then they go and talk to their friends.
There are 500 or 600 women that have been engaged in our activities, and
that's amazing.
This is very authentic, because all of them and all of us were, for the time being, we were voluntary. So it's in voluntary basis, and we are, let's say, doing this kind of, let's say, initiative, which is very inspiring for that community, but not only. Because, for example, we have talked with Gentiana, and maybe it's good that we replicate this model also in other part of Albania. So, and I'm very proud for all the group that is working on this initiative.
Yes.
Because it's something very unique.
I was at your fundraising event just before Christmas, and it was amazing. I saw so many people who are in great positions, have a good job, a good business, are the top of what they do, you know, artists, singers, musicians, sports people, business people, people working in international organizations. And it's inspiring for those people to then not set an example, I don't want it to sound condescending to the women in the rural areas, but to be able to give even a tiny bit of their knowledge to them or support to them. It has a very powerful impact, this kind of model. Yes, exactly.
And believe me, it's not only the women that are living in the rural area that take from these top artists and top sportists and so on. Also, these important people take so much from the community, because there is nothing more beautiful than going back to your own roots and see where you come from and feeling this joy for how far you've gone, but also that you can still support, you can still help, you can contribute for more people from your own community to go to a higher level. And that's such an amazing feeling, you know. I was also at the evening you organized, and we were all like pumped up with beautiful energy.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was really empowering.
I remember looking around. I was like, "Oh my God! I didn't know there were so many like amazing people from
Right.
dhjetëra." Like, I mean, not in a bad way, but I was like, "Holy, oh my God! You know, this is amazing."
And at the beginning, Alice, believe me, when I started talking, I'm very, let's say, happy that with all the women that I shared and all the co-founders that we started working on this idea, they were all very enthusiastic and optimistic. But when I talked this idea with some, for example, local people, local representing bodies or people that have a certain position, they were with women. I mean, you come from a very important, let's say, position, and you are still, continue working with women, and I was,
Yes.
and you are organizing a fund raising event in a charity event in a rural area or outside of Tirana.
Yes,
And so
good.
some of them were really, you know,
Crazy.
yeah, crazy. You are crazy that you are thinking, organizing that. No, I mean, as always, as I told you, we are growing up in this environment, so we know that we should, let's say,
You know what the
continue
comments to
with our
expect.
instincts
Yeah.
and what we know to do better. So it's our, let's say, responsibility. It's our, let's say, duty.
And
Because,
honor.
yes. So that's why I'm very happy that so far we have done good.
Yeah.
Good.
And I think it's a very good example